In this lesson, we are going to configure a Teams archive storage device and storage location. Storage devices store archive data, while storage locations are archive data repositories. First, let's configure a storage device. To do so, select Archiving from the navigation tree on the left, and then select the Connectors tab in the top middle portion of your screen. From the Storage Device section, click Add to the right of the window. When the dialog box pops up regarding the device type, file system will be automatically selected. Here, click Next. Now, type in a name for the location. The next step is to browse out to the data path to save all of the data in. Here, we've already created the folder structure ahead of time to save all the data in. Let's copy the path and paste it into the data path field in the dialog box. Now you'll see that a login and password field appear. First, paste the login for this path. Then enter the corresponding password. At this point, it's time to validate the credentials by clicking the Test button. When the success screen appears, click OK. When the dialog box reappears, click the Save button. Now go down to the Location section in the middle portion of the screen on the Connectors tab. Then click Add to the right of the Location window. The Data Format dialog box should appear. Select Teams Archive. Then click Next. In the Archive Location dialog box, input a name for the location. Then give the location a description if needed. Next, you'll see that single instance storage is set to global. Leave this as is. This will enable SIS across users archived to this location, which means that if multiple users receive multiple copies of an identical attachment, only one copy will be stored. Account level would enable SIS on an individual user level only. Additional options exist to enable dual login protection and invisible to regular users. To enable dual login protection would ensure that access to the local storage location in search would require authorization of a second individual. Enabling invisible to regular users would allow you to hide the location from end users within search. Let's leave these as is. Now let's move down to the Archive Data Store and select the drop-down. Here, choose Teams Archive. In the box to the far right of Archive Data Store, type in Data. Note, we've already created the folder structure for these items. In the Attachment Data Store dropdown, choose the option for Teams Archive. In the box to the far right of the Attachment Data Store, type in ATT. Now, let's browse out to the Audit Path folder and copy the path, and paste it into the Audit Path field in the dialog box. You will see that the user ID and password field appear. Here, insert the user ID. Then insert the password. Now select the Test button in order to validate the credentials. When the success screen pops up, click OK. At the Archive Location dialog box, click Save. Now go ahead and click Save one last time in the bottom left corner of the Connectors tab to save your configurations. This concludes the video for configuring a Teams archive storage device and storage location.